Idle Hands is a horror comedy. Now, I know in the month of October, it's like, why not slide in some things that are not that are part horror and part something else? Because Idle Hands is one of the better movies to watch during the Halloween season. It's funny and it's retro. The movie came out in 1999. I was 4 years old, and I'm already calling that stuff retro. It's one of the most 90s movies that you'll actually ever end up seeing. It's super hip and it's cool. It stars Devon Sawa, Seth Green, Jessica Alba, Vivica A. Fox, and Eldon Henson. And Fred Willard has a bit part in it. It's a very funny film that I've always liked. It even though it can be profane and gory and have some just a very outlandish plot, it's still something that they're able to. It's still something that you can legit laugh at and have a really good time with. It's about this a teenage stoner who's totally lazy. His name's Anton Tobias, who's played by Devon Sawa. He one day wakes up, finds out that his parents have been killed, and there's a killer on the loose in his hometown. And turns out that his hand, just his right hand, is possessed. Not his entire body, but just his hand. His hand has a mind of its own, goes on a massive killing spree, while Anton is asleep or he's too stoned to really know where he's at. His best friends are Seth Green and Eldon Henson, and they smoke just as much as he does. But I guess you could call Anton maybe lazier, and that's why the devil chose him to carry out some of his anger. Because you know that old saying, "Idle hands are the devil's playground." Well, case in point. So, meanwhile, there's this woman named Debbie who's searching for whoever's hand may be possessed next, and when Anton chops off his hand, and the hand goes free, it still hasn't died. Anton, his pals, and a couple others try to catch the hand, destroy it once and for all. Yeah, this is like as 90s as you can get. As everyone knows, since I was born in the 90s, I just love that old style. I love that decade in general. Whether it's a movie like this or music, it's like I just love that decade. All that stuff has to offer. And whenever something that really captures that time period is possessed, no pun intended, on screen, it is a very enjoyable thing to see. And Idle Hands, like, even though it's been over 20 years since the movie came out, it still feels like we are smack in 1999, maybe even earlier, because Y2K was coming in, and this movie looks like it could have been filmed in 1996. Whatever. This is it's a very fun movie. It's a very enjoyable. It's not something that has lots of, well, it has a little bit of deep meaning, but it's just a movie to just kick back and just enjoy during Halloween season. I really enjoyed this. I'll give it 3 stars out of 4.